What is going on again? It feels good to be back, I must say. We going old school with this one, folks. How's everyone feeling in the chat? Gonna be a fun ride. In this one, we finalize season number 8 with the great game. You already know how we do. We keep it moving. United Sim Football Association starting up real soon, and then we also have season 9 around the corner. Watch out for Wednesday next week. That'll be the beginning of season number 9. We'll go over those games in a little bit while we're watching the gameplay of Axis 2024 for the season 8 Pro Bowl, and we got the players all ready to go. It's all looking nice. Did a couple tests on some of the base teams just to make sure the gameplay was solid, and it looks good to me. So hopefully it looks good to you. Maybe in the future we can do something like getting it on Madden, but right now I love having this one. Going back to our roots is going to be a fun ride here. And no, I'm not doing the giveaway. Giveaway starts on season 1 on Wednesday, so watch out for that. But going to be a fun ride as always. What's going on, Blake? What's going on, Killer Skrilla? I see y'all in the chat. XABC90. I know that username anywhere. That's my boy right there. And we're going to get this one kicked off pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and flip over so you can see what I see. Not starting the game quite yet, but we will go over these teams real quick. And as you can see, we got the East and the West. I kind of got them backwards. It's all good. Let me go ahead and see if I can flip it real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we can get the right side on the right side. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Much better. But we're going to start out with the Western Conference Pro Bowl roster. Quarterback will be Money Mills from Arizona. Running back will be Ulf Jacobson and Up to No Good from Dallas and Huntington Beach, respectively. Wide receivers will be Sean McGowan, Vernon Mills, Jerry Riggs, and Chris McKinley. And they're from Arizona, Huntington Beach, Dallas, and Anchorage. Tight ends will be Frederick Kaiser and the homie Reginald from Tacoma and Arizona represented. Kicker will be Felix Delachon from Huntington Beach. Punter will be David Washington from Dallas. That's the offense there for the Pro Bowls. On defense, they got a tough squad. I'm not even going to lie to you. I see a lot of HBV there. So the Voyagers, the season 8 champions, represented heavy in this one. They got 3 defensive linemen here. They have Andre Krim from Dallas, Thomas Noble at D tackle, Gronky Kong at D tackle, and they also have Phenom Chisholm at defensive end on the other side, opposite of Krim. Linebackers will be Dexter Jackson, Mike McAvoy, Tyler Rogowski, and Jackson Storm. That's Huntington Beach, Anchorage, Arizona, and Dallas, respectively. Cornerback 1, Mikey Jackson from Arizona. Cornerback 2 will be Ethan McWells from HBV. And cornerback 3 will be John Fowler from Dallas. And then the safeties will round out as Doc Goodon from Arizona and Wheezy Porter, your season 8 safety of the year from Dallas. Good job there from the West. And now we will go ahead and talk about the East real quick. Just give me 1 second. I'm checking something. Oh, there you go. Cool. So on the Eastern side, they got quarterback James West from Tampa Bay. He's going to be leading this team, trying to lead them to greatness. He does have the MVP, Namey McNamerson, doing his thug thizzle at running back 1. Right behind him will be Doc Boone from Charlotte. And Amy is from St. Louis. I did not say that earlier, but I'll say it now. Wide receivers will be Kai Coco, Kevin Lee, Anthony Stank, and Darren Eliason. And they'll be from Charlotte, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and Tampa Bay, respectively. What are you talking about? Okay, I thought you said something crazy. But tight end number 1 is tight end of the year, Vic Dotson from Charlotte. He's looking to hang on and try to get this team rolling along with Ansel Tavian from St. Louis. Kicker will be Trey Pointer from Tampa. Punter will be Daniel Carlstown from St. Louis. And then on the opposite side of the football for the East, we got Shane Knox, Lee Flowers, Jerry Philbin, and Guillermo de la Cruz 3 of which are from Charlotte. That'll be 1, 2, and 4. And then you have Jerry Philbin doing his thing from Pittsburgh. I believe he was up there for the defensive tackle of the year, along with some more awards. Great job from him. Linebackers will be Rock Blazer, Arn Jacobson, John Smith, and Austin Wheeler. And that'll be from St. Louis, Charlotte, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh. So got a couple more archers there up in the mix. And then you have Caitlin Montaigne, Jordan Venny, and Neil Mason at cornerback from Charlotte, Tampa Bay, and New York, respectively. And then you have D.D. Beasley from New York at free safety. And then Preston Dotson, the runner-up there for strong safety. So they got the Dotson twins going at it to see if they can both take down the Western Conference. Gonna be a fun ride. How is everyone doing? And oh, they copied that. That's crazy. That's hilarious. But we're going to go ahead and get this one started. My XABC already messing me up already. And as you can see, it looks like the Western Conference, a slight underdog, but as you can see, fairly even all the way through. And without further ado, we could go ahead and get this thing kicked off. Let's go ahead and do it. Best of luck to both of these teams. And we'll go ahead and chop this thing down just a little bit. Actually, that's fine. Right there. I'll go ahead and chop it down like that. But best of luck to both of these teams here. Looks like the East will choose, and it looks like the West will receive it. We're going to get this one kicked off pretty soon. I do have to change one thing really quick. I just realized because I did change it before. Let me go ahead and zoom out just a little bit. Get it like right here. This should be fine. And we are underway, folks. Let's go ahead and get it going. Looks like it's going to be sent straight into the back of the end zone, and it looks like the Western Conference will start out on offense. I'll go ahead and come for this view here. A lot of people like this view better. As we see Money Mills, we're going to hand off to Off, sheds off one man and only going to get a yard on that play. And this defense on both sides is going to be making this very, very tough for the run games to get started. Money Mills looking to make this ball. They're going to pitch it and chop down immediately. Who made the tackle? That's Rock Blazer. And they're going to go ahead and flip up to no good into this ball game. Already a minute down, and the West has gone nowhere. Going to make a quick motion, looking for a man to throw it right side, and going to be caught. There's Vernon Mills, fumbles the football, and Sean McGowan is going to recover it. And that's the first big play of the Pro Bowl to date, folks. Vernon Mills, straight out of Huntington Beach, trying to get something going. They're going to pitch it. Sheds off the man, is off, and he's going to make a short gain of about 4-yard line on the play. Let's see what the Western Conference can do. A handoff, and Upton's going to get sniped for a loss of 3, running into his new teammate, Guillermo de la Cruz. Well, actually former and new, since he left and came back. Great job there. They're going to pitch it. There goes Upton with a 3-lane. Almost getting the first. I think he's a little short. They said he got it. And that'll make it 1st and 10. The West comes through. Tonight. Going to hand this one off. And going to be a gain of 0 there for Ulf. And that's going to go back to Upton. A lot of flipping here in this offense. Passing it, and it's going to be a sack. Who's going to get that one? That's Arn Jacobson getting that play. And now it's going to be 3rd and 18 here. Let's get something going. Here's Money, right side, and deflected. Great defense all the way through on the right side. It's 4th and 18. Should see the field goal squad come out. And it looks like we will, straight ahead there from the home Felix. And he is going to knock it through fairly easily. The West strike first here in this ball game. Let's go ahead and get into it. The Eastern Conference going to see if they could get something going here. are on the way again. Here comes the East. Got Coco coming through, trying to get past the 20, not to be. And we'll see James West and the gang get something going here on offense. And the clock ticks down a little bit, handoff. And Mamie's going to get sniped. A great push there, but there's a face mask, and Ethan McWells is the culprit. I don't know how. He didn't even make the play. Maybe he grabbed one of the other players' face mask. Who knows? But we keep it moving here. 1st and 10 here for the Eastern Conference. Will they keep it on the ground? Like the question, yes, they will. Namie's trying to find a hole. He's going to get past the 30 and not much else. A gain of 3 on the play. How's everyone doing in the chat? Let me know how you're feeling. As we see a handoff again, Namie's cutting through, makes one man miss, and he's going to get the longest rush so far today. And they'll go ahead and sub Doc Boone into it. We'll see what the Charlotte product can do here. Going to be passing it. Right side is going to be caught and going to get past the 45-yard line for a gain of 6. And yes, this is the latest game here for Axis Football 2024. So we used 23 last season, but they upgraded. They got some good blocking animations, among other things. I like where they're going, but they're going to give it to the tight end / fullback Tavian, and he's going to push forward for the first. Yeah, we did it on Axis last season, but we used the older game. Go! Gonna be passing it short, gonna be caught. There goes Kevin Lee, makes one man miss and running free, gets past the 20, and that's a big gain right there for Mr. Kevin Lee. He's used to getting catches from Montaigne, but this time he'll take that. 6 minutes left in the first, keeping it moving. Eastern Conference trying to get something going. Left side is gonna be caught by Darren Eliason, the veteran. He's gonna get 3 on that play, on that short drag route there. I think one of the things I want to take, like if I want to make some improvements for the game, I think they'll need to add, good catch there by Vic Dotson, but I would like for them to take those previous plays off. As you can see right there, I kind of want to keep those a secret, or have the option to switch them off, you know what I'm saying? Because technically you never really know what the player's calling. So it's going to be a handoff and going to be stopped, given the gain of only 1. And it looks like the Western Conference comes through with the good defense. No, looks like they're not going for it here. Looks like they're going to try to take the points, see if they can get on the board, and they do just that. And we have ourselves back at the tie ball game. 3-3 first quarter. Looking real nice. I do like the UI for the scoreboard for sure. It looks really nice. Definitely an improvement for sure. Shout out to the Axis Football Network. You see at the top left of your screen. I'm gonna get better from here for sure. I think next season, maybe if they could add like the scoreboard logo so they could fit the whole logo into it, I think that'll be pretty cool. Knowing that, I swear, Blake, as a sack, Rock Wilson. We aren't using this during the regular season, are we? Those previous plays will be horrible during stream. You know darn well we're not doing this during the regular season. You see up to no good, getting past the 25-yard line. It's gonna be 3rd and 6. A good play there from Upton. 2 for 5 so far on him today. We'll see how it goes from here. They're going to give it to Frome, sheds off 1 man and gets sniped, not to be. And that's going to be 4th and 4, nothing doing. They tried the handoff, but the run game on the defensive side of the ball, it's not happening on either side. Both teams playing real nice, sending it away. It looks like it's going to be Preston Dotson with his first punt return of the game, and he's going to take it to the 30. Here comes the East. Feel free to ask any questions while we're doing this. Damon McNamerson gets 7, the season 8 most valuable player. Getting some more moves in this game. He wants to take the victory to the Eastern Conference. Hand off again and get sniped. Only 1 yard on that one. Actually make it 1.5. 3rd and 1 coming up. But yeah, we're doing Madden as always for our streams, all the good stuff for the regular season. Pitching right side and just get sniped. No blocking there. The right tackle could not stop Andre Krim, and we'll see our second punt come along. All the defenses, they're just coming out really strong today, because we see this one go a little bit to the left side for Wheezy Porter, who's going to return it past the 20 to around the 25. Nothing crazy quite yet. Who's going to make the first big play to get into the end zone? 1 second, they're going to hand it off to Upton, and it is going to be a gain of about 2 to close out quarter numero uno. Who's going to get the victory in this one? Throw it in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling. And that's going to be a false start right there. Move it backwards. Make it 2nd and 13 now. Quick motion, quick pitch in. Once again, snipe the run game on both sides. Just not happening. They keep trying to see if they could get the run game going, but now it looks like they're going to more than likely lean towards the passing attack. And here comes Money Millfield and cannot find the mark. The secondary just as good as the front 7. Those passes aren't going to be easy to hit. And it's going to be 4th and 12. Another punt is coming. Send this one to around the 26-yard line or so for Preston. He's going to take a pass of 30. Not too many moves in the arsenal right there. You'd like to see a little bit more, but gonna make it 1st and 10. Mr. Kyle Wu, what's happening? How you feeling? What's going on? Hand off to Name, and he's got a big lane. Take her to the 30, send to the sidelines, sheds off a man as he gets pushed out. And that is a big play right there for the cheat code. Big gain right there. Making a motion. There goes Kai Coco. Hand off again. Why not give it to him? He's working strong. He's going to get 9 on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 1. I can't complain. Silly Hawk, what's happening, big homie? Subbing. Thank you so much for the sub. Look at Doc Boone getting the first, but I don't have my soundboard right now. I'm still adding a few things, so that's on life alert. You know what I'm saying? But thanks again, Mr. Silly Hawk. I see you coming in. No check-ins right now. But looking left side, there goes Vic, who's trying to get the touchdown. He's only going to get 8. A great pass there by West. And they're almost in scoring range here. We'll see if they can take advantage of it and get it into the end zone for the first time. Here comes a motion. Going to hand it off. Makes one man miss and going to fall forward. I think he got the first. Yes, he does. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up here. Almost had it. No giveaways right now. I was started on week 1. As he looks for the pass on the run, still finds his man Naming for the touchdown, and that'll put the East on top by 6. Needed that one. Finally got into the end zone. Naming's having a great game. Over 60 yards rushing. Already got a receiving touchdown. Looking like that man that got that MVP today. To LSU needs to step it up though. Definitely. As we see the return here from Sean McGowan, sheds off one man and he's going to take it to the 26. 1st and 10, Western Conference. Now they need to respond. Hand off up to no good, makes 2 men miss and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That run defense once again just ridiculous. Who got the cooler meme era out of the East and West? I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to think about that. Throws a short. There goes up to no good. Who's picking up the first down with relative ease. And there's a pass interference though. That's on offense actually. Where was the pass interference? I think the refs might be a little bit blind there. There was no one around him. I don't know what they were looking at, but they went ahead and threw one on there. Gonna be Money Mills again looking. Gonna be caught by by Vernon Mills. Sorry about that. Gonna be 3rd and 13 now. Who's the underdog? I mean, technically the Western Conference is the underdog. They did the predictions in the beginning. It said that the West had the less chance to win. Looking for the pitch. Going to be caught by McGowan, and this drive will continue. Great job there. Great pass by Mr. Money Mills, who will be going to Pittsburgh after this ball game to train with his crew to see what he can do. With the new team is up to no good. It's going to get 1 yard on that play. Quick motion, looking for a man to throw to left side, and that should have been picked off. Not to be though. I would have sniped that one. If that was me, I would have took that one to the house, or at least a good 5 or 10 yards, probably. 3rd and 9 coming. Quick pitch right side, caught by Chris McKinley, the Snow Devil, but that is not enough for the first. But that is a hold on defense, and D.D. Beasley bails out the Western Conference. Automatic first down. Unfortunate there for the Eastern Conference, but hey, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. Tonight, they're gonna pass it here, looking for a man to throw to, and launches it right side. It cannot be caught. That is a drop as per the crowd. But I thought it was kind of deflected too, not to be. They tried the deep pass, did not work. 2nd and 10 coming. Hand off here. Upfield good's gonna shut off one man and get sniped in the backfield, losing one. Arn Jacobson cleaning up the mess again. And it's gonna be 3rd and 11 now. Gonna make a quick motion here for number 17, left side, and going to be caught by McGowan. Again, a 31, and that'll move him inside the 25. Great job there from the homie. And up and sniped from the back. Went past him, and Lee Flowers says, hey, I still got you, bro. Not to be. Gonna make it 2nd and 10. Gonna be handing this off again, up to no good with the big hole. Sheds off one man, gets a first down on top of it, and he's showing why he helped his team get the championship last season. Great job by up to no good. Brian continues here. The West is moving the ball down the field. A quick motion here from one of the receivers, number 17. A handoff again, and oh, Jacobson is sniped again. And there goes the Pittsburgh native right there, Jerry Philbin. I'm not sure if he's born from Pittsburgh, but I know he plays for Pittsburgh. 2nd and goal coming. Here comes Money. Left side is going to be caught. And Reginald Frome catching it out of the backfield. Going to make it 3rd and goal. Now they need to score or take a 3. Or turn it over. I'm sure that's what the East wants, but the West wants that touchdown. As they move from into position, looking to pitch it up to no good by himself and runs into the end zone. He does it all day. That's why he's up to no good, and we'll potentially have a tie ball game after that one. Great job. And a great drive as well. 10 to 10. Both teams showing up here, getting a touchdown, getting a field goal. The second quarter almost done. It went by pretty quick, actually. But a fun one nonetheless. Next season, I'll have this settings a little bit better. I think I probably put too much stock into the what's the word I'm looking for? The play clock. I think I dropped it a little bit too low, but so far the gameplay is looking nice. Can't be mad at it, as there's a flag. Looks like a false start. Unfortunate there for the homies in red and white as they move backwards to the 18. And thank you so much for the biddies. Poe Politickin, he's up in the Pro Bowl, aka Weezy Porter. I got to get you on the booth too, man. We talked about it last season, but we're going to see if we get you up in there this season. Help out your boy as we fake the handoff and gonna get sacked. No type of blocking, and that's a Rattler getting the strike. That is going to be Tyler Rogowski with the play. That'll make it 2nd and 22 now. Going backwards here. They're going to move Namey, and they're going to go ahead and throw it to Namey by himself, and he almost picked up the first. A gain of 21. They needed 22. And it's going to be 90 seconds left in the second quarter. James West perfect on the game so far. Passing it again, throws it short and cannot connect with Namey. Just a little bit out of his reach there. And it's going to be 4th and inches now. Silly Hawk was having to thank you for the shout out as well. Killswell just throwing stuff out there. I mean, that's kind of what you have to do as a commentary guy. You gotta have to throw stuff out there. But so far, a good game in the West. They have a chance to get some points before the half. Let's see if they can get it going here. They are going to pass it. Looking right side. Going to be caught by Upton. He sheds off a man as he gets pushed out of bounds. Going to make it 2nd and 2. Oh, Blake, thank you for that. I'll go ahead and screenshot that for your high motor. And that's encroachment right there by Lee Flowers. So that's automatic first down there for the West. I'll go ahead and put that up in there. You know what I'm saying? As you see, the motion there up no good. Moving to a wide receiver spot, looking to throw it. Just throws this one away, nothing home. Trying to avoid the sack. They tried the comeback routes on everybody, but not enough time. As we see Money Mills keeping it moving. It's possible. Just got to keep on updating, stay active off the back foot, and that was dangerous. Not to be right there. 3rd and 10. We'll go over the stats so far. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pitch this left side. There goes up to no good. Sheds off a man, almost picking up the first himself. He'll call the timeout, I'm sure. Yes, the Eastern Conference calling the timeout. And they will get the ball back here. Kyle Wu says he's making it. And we see the beautiful punt there, trying to pin the homies in the East, but it looks like it's a little bit short. I thought he had it, but the referee said it just barely cracked over that pylon. So gonna be 1st and 10 here. Gonna be a pass, looking for a man. Not enough time. That's a loss of 10, and that's gonna be broken down with the sack. Huntington Beach, I told you, they're coming out strong for this one. Passing it in, another sack, and that's going to take him back further. That's Mike McAvoy. It's going to be a Western Conference showcase getting after that quarterback. 3rd and 28 now. And I don't know if the East really wants to hike this football, but they are going to hand it off. Sheds off a man, gets him some room, and I don't think the West will call anything. I think they will be okay with taking this into the half. Interesting setup, 10 to 10. I am going to change one thing with the settings for the game clock. Whoops, not that one. I'll move my mouse, thank you. And I'll jump it up to 17. That's what I'm going to. And let's check these stats out, man. Not a lot of passing, a lot of running in this one. 7 for 8 for West, and a touchdown. 6 for 12 for 72 yards there for Money Mills. We'll see if that increases here now that I got a little bit more time on the clock. But hey, looking real nice so far. We're going to keep it moving here. Looks like Namey McNamerson with 10 carries, 67 yards, and a receiving touchdown. Mike McAvoy, 1 sack and 5 tackles. Great job from him. Brock Blazer, 7 tackles, a tackle for loss and a sack. And AC on the other side up to no good, 12 for 44 and a touchdown. Going a little bit. Actually, I don't have to go too deep into it right now, since we already got the rest of the game to go. But as you can see, the Western Conference is leading the way in plays. Looks like they're going half and half. Both teams going half and half by the looks of it. And looks like the yards is favoring the East at the current moment, but the score is tied. Both teams having a lot of sacks so far. No turnovers. Let's go ahead and get back into it, folks. Well, we need some extra quarters here. Just like Madden, there is no overtime here, so so if it goes to OT, then we figure it out. When we figure it out, as we see Kai Coco on the return, nice cut there. It's gonna be taking that one to the 20. JD Powers. He says he's doing his thing up in he said he's doing his thing up in New York. You love to see a handoff up the middle. Names fighting through a crowd to get 5. Second and medium coming up. Juice Parrish. Action Jackson Jr. and Jackson Jackson. West quick pitch going to find Eliason, but he's not going to make it very, very far after the catch. 3rd and 2 coming up. Could expect the run here. Won't be mad at the result if it was to do that. We shall see. But they are going to pass it, launch it, and wide open, and it looks like that is a drop. And if that is who I think it is, I'm probably going to have to send him to the weight room. It looked like that was straight to Vic Dotson. A rare drop in his career, and he had a touchdown waiting for him as we see Wazy Porter take that to the 30. And I'm upset. I'm upset with myself on that one. I'm not even going to lie to you all. I'm sorry. I could do better. This is why he should stay on Madden and not Axis. Let's just say it like that. As Shane Knox gets called off sides, gonna make it 1st and 5 coming up. I'm not gonna get out of my feet. That should have been an easy touchdown. Like I don't know what else to tell you, but it is what it is. That is part of the game. Not everything is gonna go your way. And keep that in mind as well, especially all the new people coming into the league. So it's not, just because you don't have the greatest breakout game on your first try, that don't mean that it won't happen later on. It's going to be a long season, so keep that in mind. What's going on, Mr. Parm? That is the owner of the Dallas Dragons. Good job, big homie. Cal Wu, Calvin Thomas, the linebacker for Arizona. He signed with Arizona. Had some calamity there in the beginning with some unfavorable movements of Toronto, but we're not going to talk about that today. Ryan Bandy here. What's going on, big homie? New Jersey represent, doing your thug fizzle. He says he's going to help Zaire Augustus be that new face of the league. As we see the handoff to Namey, he's going to get stuck. And Weezy Porter, I see Poe politicking in the chat. He says he's ready to ball out this half as the 3rd quarter continues to roll. Passing it again, James West throws it short, and it looks like the defensive player tried to snipe that one, couldn't get his hand on it. It's going to be 3rd and 11. The point stuff we earn here, we can click them body adjustments, etc., and it will reflect on our character we created. Yes. So you already chose it. Actually, that was incomplete, but you already chose it when you created your player. But if you wanted to change it, yes, you can use your channel points to adjust it. Like maybe if you see like in game and you want to be a little bit bigger, you can do that with this. As we see this one sent to Weezy. Gonna look for the look for the 30, and he's gonna get past that. Actually past the 35 to the 37. Here comes the West trying to take the lead. Money Mills is throwing, gonna throw it short to Vernon Mills. So the Mills to Mills connection is strong. From what I've been seeing with the Huntington Beach roster, will this be the last time we see Vernon Mills in the Pro Bowl? He had such a great breakout year for his first season. And he's going to get shifted down the playbook a little bit. I mean, down the depth chart a little bit. And that's going to be a catch there. We're going to make it 3rd and 4. But Vernon Mills had a very good season. Going to be interesting to see what happens there as we see Money Mills look, throws it short to Upton. He's going to make the catch, getting past the 45, actually right at the 45 is where they'll mark it. And there's going to be 1st and 10 again. Upton is going to be taken off. Actually, that was I forgot, Upton no good and Sean McGowan, they have the same number, so that'll be a little bit confusing there, but it is what it is. We're going to keep it moving, hand off, and Reginald Chrome's going to lose a yard thanks to that D-line. Lee Flowers, the Charlotte player, doing his thing. And now it's 3rd and 7. Wouldn't advise a run play here. But knowing that they'll do it, and they will. And it looks like Up to No Good's a little short by 3. Now, will they go for the field goal here? It'll be a long one, but Felix has the leg to make this happen, and they will bring out the field goal unit. Kick is gonna be up. It looks pretty good to me, and it is from 55. That will get another bucket on the board there from the Western Conference. Looks like it hit that crossbar as well, so great job there overall. 55 yards. As we see Kai Coco return it. Here comes the East, looking for some blockers. Not going to find that many. And the Eastern Conference is back onto the field. How do you do? Sending the man in motion. That's Kevin Lee. Hand off to the right side. Decent blocking. Shuts off one man, pushing forward for 5. And it's going to be second and medium here. Western Conference trying to do their thug thizzle, trying to get off the field, and that's a great start. Gronky Kong, getting into the backfield. A loss of 2 on that play, actually a loss of 4 on that play. Trying to make it 3rd and 9. Emotion here. Trying to look for a man to throw to left side and deflected. Not to be. I believe that was Ethan McWells, the cornerback, who's taking the trip over to New Jersey with the deflection. Going to be playing for the battalion. As we see Wheezy Porter here on the return to the Western Conference Pro Bowlers. They're doing their thug thizzle defensively, and now they have a chance to extend it late here in the 3rd. Guy Clausen, what's happening, buddy? How you living? As they lose 2 on that play. Jerry Philbin making a big stop, trying to get this offense back onto the field. Since Axis doesn't allow you to select your returners when you do modded teams, yeah, you're in the free, not the free safety, you're in the strong safety spot, so that makes you return man. As we see Aaron Jackson with the sack. Yeah, this is Axis. Axis football 2024. Go! As we see Money Mills again, left side, trying to come back, and that could have been picked off, but not to be. No INTs, but you cannot say that there weren't ample opportunities to get them. As David Washington is going to send this one away. Over to Preston. Dotson is looking to get something going, gets to the 35, and here comes the Eastern Conference Pro Bowlers again. I'm not a LSU fan, but I like their team. They're going to pass out of it, and it's going to be not enough time. Another sack, and I think Killer Skrill's been waiting for that one. If you remember from our Axis days, he broke the record with 40 sacks in a game. 40 plus sacks. I forgot the number, but it's a huge one. I'm trying to tell you. Watch that man in Axis as he throws it short. Anthony Stank is going to get his first catch of the game. Great job there from the Roughneck doing his thing. There's going to be a short gain. Nonetheless, going to be West again, looking left side and caught by Coco, and that's a big play there for the East. Needed some big yardage, found some big yardage, and James West makes a dive. Quick pitch right side, and going to get inside the 30. Going to get to the 28. Yeah, definitely sticking to Madden. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong here. Going to be passing this one here. Looking for a man left side wide open for Ansel Tavian. Had a 17 catch game before the season ended. And he's trying to do some damage here. His 1st and 10 coming. With some bubbly here. I'm trying to tell you, get your W, man. Go! Passing this again, left side, and just straight up deflect. He's like, try again, sir. Not to be. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Yeah, 40 plus in the season. That's crazy. As we see a motion of Namey. They're gonna pass out of it. Look for a man as West throws it, and in some coverage there. Luckily enough for the East, it hits the turf. One of them got to catch that. I think one of them got to bring that in. But going to be 3rd and 10 regardless. Here comes James West with another motion sending Vic, and they're going to throw aside and cannot complete the catch as Coco. And it's going to be 4th and 10. Looks like another field goal. They went shotgun all go, not to be. And it looks like it's going to be from the left hash. Trey Pointer, the Tampa Bay Typhoon knocks it through, and we got another tie ball game. Sending this one away. Gonna be Sean McGowan on the return. Decent blocking, sheds off a man, gets past the 20, down at the 22. And here comes the Western Conference again, trying to get something going. The West took the lead. Every time a team takes the lead, the other team finds a way to tie it up as they hand it off to Upton. Great blocking. He sheds off a man, and he should pick up the first at the end of it. And that is going to work out flawlessly. 1st and 10 for the West. No giveaways there, Farm, until Wednesday. Next Wednesday, as we see Money Mills looking for a man. The West does get home, but they do throw it to Riggs. I was just talking about your Farm. Great job there from Jerry Riggs, who I believe got his first catch. And that should take us to the end of the 3rd, I believe. Yes, it will. Throw your 4s in the chat, big homies. Who will come up the victor in this ball game? Let me know in the chat who you think's going to win out. It's going to be a handoff. There goes Upton. Sheds off one man, and he's going to get about 2. 3rd and 3. USFA where dreams come true. Amen to that. I love it. Bring that energy for the regular season. It's going to be jam-packed. I'm going to have my soundboard ready. It's going to be lit. Handoff left side, wide open. Upton, he's going to pick up the first. He just sheds off a man like it was nothing. I believe that was my other player, so technically both of my players are letting me down in this particular ball game. But hey, you can let me down as long as you make it. That's all I got to say. 1st and 10 coming. Handoff, no, the fake. And it's too much time for the defensive line to get free. And that's going to be a loss to 5. Leaf Flowers does it again. Silly Hawk going for the West right here. The boys in black, you know what I'm saying? 4 wide receivers set, and they hand it off. Oak Jackson just completely took the life of number 37, and I don't even know who that was. It's going to be 3rd and 13 regardless. Got Kaiser at tight end. They're going to pass it here left side in single command coverage, and Sean McGowan breaks free, gets past the 20, and that is the big play right there for the West. Money Mills comes through with the big play. Great job. Handoff again. Upton sheds off one, bounce to the outside, pushing forward, and going to get another 10, and it's going to be another 1st down as the West looks to take the lead right here. Got ourselves a good game nonetheless. Product, you know, a little up and down, but hey, it's doing its job as Zolf Jacobson stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal coming. And as you already know, we're going to be posting this up to YouTube. So if you missed it here live, we'll be posting it again. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're all good. Handoff and Alpha sniped again. Number 80 getting into the mix. That's Leaf Flowers just making this look too easy here today. 3rd and goal coming. After those big plays, they're slowed down on offense because the West take advantage and get in the end zone and cannot fit it to McGowan there. Could not quite tell if that was just a bad placed ball or just really good defense, but it does set up the West with another field goal. The 10 from Felix, and he's got a lot of work in this one. He's knocked down a lot of field goals for Huntington Beach, and he's helping them get this lead back as the East will get it with about 10 minutes left in the 4th. Zachariah Branch doing up. He's up in the building, my boy. Zachariah got the homie Bandy up in here. Jersey representing. I love it. You gotta show some love to your people, you know what I'm saying? Show some love to your teams. Throw your teams in the chat. Who you running? Who you repping? I know who that man's repping. He's repping Arizona. Tyler Rogowski does it again. The season 7 linebacker of the year, defensive player of the year, and defensive rookie of the year, as the East goes backwards again. And it's going to be 2nd and 15. They're going to move. Actually, no, that's encroachment. Sorry about that. They can move forward 5 yards. It's 2nd and 15. James West trying to get something going here. The pocket's nice. In double coverage, and that's not going to work. Going to be 3rd and 15. That is going to help out the West. If they could get another stop, it could set them up with some real good field position. Maybe even get into the end zone uno mas time. Tonight. Going to be passing this left side, and once again, greatly covered by the boys in black. The Western Conference will get the football back. Look at me throwing bars. Ethan McWells, yes, he is a New Jersey battalion, so great job for number 4. As we see Wheezy Porter churning up, trying to get past the 40. He does just that. Mark him down at the 42. Silly Hawk says the West is the best. Go! Gonna be handing this off left side up to no good. Got blockers up front, past the 20, past the 30, staying on his feet and pushed out of bounds at the 24. And up to no good is running this game. Ulf Jackerson getting upstaged in this one. Great job there. Passing it. Pass rush doesn't quite get home, but Frederick Heiser will get the toes in bounds. Barely. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. People rooting for the Eastern Conference here. Going to look for the 2nd and 4 setup. Money Mills off the back foot finds Jerry, and that's another big play. Jerry Riggs, aka Jerry Rice 2.0. That's what he said, not me. It's going to be 1st and goal. Money Mills 12 for 20. Once again, I got to do it every time I see it. That is my birthday, December 20th. So give me something. It's going to be up to no good. Pushing forward, trying to get another score, and it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1 yard line. The Western Conference, they're showing up big. They brought the title home in the United Bowl. They want the Pro Bowl too, as they hand it off, and this time the Eastern Conference stiffens up. Lee Flowers with yet another tackle for loss, and it's 3rd and goal again. Whose birthday? Someone's birthday? Yeah, too much defense for a Pro Bowl, yeah. Gonna be handing this one up then. Shuts off a man, and not the 2nd. And he's gonna get stopped after a gain of 1. It's 4th and goal. And at this point, expect the field goal. I'm sure they're not gonna go for it. They're kind of conservative in this particular ball game. Kick is up, and it looks like the West will make it a 6-point ball game. So the East can win with the touchdown, but they gotta put their best drive forward. Oh, Kill Skrilla, congratulations and happy birthday, my friend. Happy to hear you're doing well. And I love to see you for many more seasons here in the best professional football league in the world. I'm calling it here. I said it, and I'm going to do it again. The United States Football Association handoff, the naming, and that's not going to work. Getting nowhere on that play. 2nd and 10. I'm 32, so I think I got some time. Well, turning 32 this year. Passing it again. There's a flag on the play. Right side, and caught by Kevin Lee. He is going to make the play, but what's the flag? It's a hold on defense, so go ahead and decline it. And the Eastern Conference continues to roll. Trying to get a comeback here is quarterback James West from Tampa Bay. He has his teammate Darren Eliason, so expect a look or two his way just for continuity's sake. And they're going to launch it right side, and caught by Coco over the top of Pope Politicking. That is a big play there for sure. And that's going to put the East in business. 2 tight end set, moving the home. They're going to give it to Tavian. I think that's offsides. Ansel Tavian's going to get 7. Actually, it's a hold. That is tough right there. That's going to make it 1st and 20. Hello, Turks. That is the owner of St. Louis doing his stuff. Gonna send a man in motion, number 14, Darren Eliason. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man off the back foot. Does find Kevin Lee, give him some breathing room, or not breathing room, but closer to that first down mark just in case they can't get the touchdown. Gonna be two tight ends. They're gonna send Vic Dotson in motion. He's matched up one-on-one, and they're gonna hand it off up the middle, give it to Namey. Third down coming up. Big plays here, folks. Definitely a great game nonetheless. A lot of defense, but it's starting to come along, I'm sure. Well, GM, I forgot to book for that, but that's going to be deflected. Try it again. 4th and 6. Me personally, I say go for it, and they will. Good job, Axis, for getting your logic right. This is a situation where you'd go for it. Moving Namey into the slot, looking left side and deflected. There's a flag and there's a hold on Mikey Jackson. That is tough right there for the West. It's automatic first down territory, and that'll put them on the 3. The Eastern Conference still has life. Gonna be handing this off right side, and the Eastern Conference is gonna take the lead late. The MVP gets it done, and an extra point is gonna give him the lead. Kick is up, and we have ourselves a lead in favor of the East. And thank you so much for that. I want to be your favorite broadcaster for as long as I can. You couldn't see me, but I threw the hearts up in my hands, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a kickoff here. The West can still win with the field goal. Game totally not over yet, as we see Sean McGowan get to the 25-yard line. And here comes the West. I tried to bring a little Gus Johnson with a little bit of extra professionalism. Throws a short, there goes Vernon Mills, making the catch for 10, but what's the flag? It is actually on Vernon Mills. I guess that push off got him free there on that play. Move it back 10, and the Western Conference going to have to go back a little bit. 1st and 20 coming. Gonna be looking for a man is money, and caught by Upton, so they will get those yards back, or some of those yards back. 2nd and 13 coming. Big plays here, and of course the West has to go for it. They can't afford to not go for it in these situations. Throws it short. There goes Sean McGowan, who picks up 14, and the drive continues. Western Conference trying to go for the late hitter, the one-hitter quitter. Big game here. Here comes money. Quick pitch left side, and that is a broken route there. Not even gonna lie to you. Gonna be 2nd down and 10. Now, the West hit a 55-yard field goal, so if they could get to the 35-yard line, they can definitely take some points on the board. That was almost picked off. 3rd and 10 coming up here. Money Mills trying his best. He wants to bring the victory back to the West. Gonna look again, left side, and caught by McGowan, and another first down here for the West. And they just keep finding ways to get the job done, folks. The Western Conference ain't quitting. Less than 90 seconds left in this ball game. We won't see a tie in this one, more than likely, as we see Money Mills looking to throw it on the run, in coverage and deflected. Not getting that past Preston Dotson and the gang. And we have our final 60 seconds. I'm paying more attention to this matchup than him an SEC game with ESPN. I love it. Pass right side is caught by Upton. He's not getting out of bounds, but he will get 8 as the Western Conference calls their first time out. Third and 2 coming. Passing it, looking short, and caught by Upton. They are in field goal range as we speak, and they're going to call timeout number 2. And the Eastern Conference, they more than likely will be looking for that turnover here. This is kick the distance, handoff again. Upton showing off, shedding off a man, and getting close to the 30. A gain of 4, and it looks like Upton's getting back up in there. He says, hey, don't take me out. This is my game to shine. 2nd and 7. Gonna be handoff and gonna be stopped, and the East will call their timeouts trying to get the ball back. 3rd and 7 coming up. the Eastern Conference will be able to hold the timeout if they do get the stop. Handoff, and they will get the stop, and they're moving them backwards. That'll move them to the 37, and that'll be a 54 yarder, I believe, from the right hash. And the boy Felix trying to get the dagger and gets it from 54. Felix Delachon with the big play. 9 seconds left. And the East probably has one more chance at this after the return. Here comes Kai Coco, who wants to do it himself, but no blocking available for him. And it's 5 seconds left. Great game overall. And it looks like the West will have a chance to finish this one off. Going to make one man move in motion. Here comes West sending it deep. Left side is open, and they get Kevin Lee, but they made the tackle, and that probably the best way to end it. That was almost there. I'm not even going to lie to you. I thought he had it, but that is not going to be good there for the Eastern Conference. Not enough time, but a great game by both teams. We'll go ahead and check into the stats real quick. It turned up a little bit. See the passing stats: 18 for 29, 202 there for Money Mills. We will see how he does in Pittsburgh, while James West, he's going to continue to run that front in Tampa Bay. 15 for 26, 239 yards and a touchdown. Let's check into these player stats, my man. Up to no good, 28 carries, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Tyler Rogowski on defense, 2 sacks, 8 tackles, 2 pass deflections. A great game for him. On defense for the East is going to be Arn Jacobson, 12 tackles, 2 sacks, and a tackle for loss. Namie McNamerson, 18 carries, 87 yards, 2 TDs. One of them was by way of the passing attack. And we will see the leaders here. Looks like 62% for Money and 58 for West. Namie McNamerson, 18 for 87, 1 touchdown, average 4.8, up to no good, 28 for 110, average 3.9. Looking at Sean McGowan, 5 for 116, great job from him, up to no good, out the backfield, 5 for 43. Vernon Mills, 3 for 9. And on the Eastern side, Kevin Lee, 5 for 100, great game for him. Darren Eliason, 2 for 6, Namie, 2 for 22 and a touchdown. Defensively, looks like the tackle leader is Arn with 12, Rock Blazer with 10, Jordan Vinny with 6. Same thing for Preston with 6, Lee Flowers with 5, and 4 tackles for loss. Just ridiculous. Tyler Rogowski with 8 tackles and 2 sacks. Mike McEvoy, 7 tackles, 1 sack. Dexter Jackson, 5 tackles, 1 sack. Ethan McWells with 4 tackles and 4 pass deflections. A great game from him. Weezy Porter, 7 tackles and 1 tackle for loss and pass deflection. Looking at the total plays, looks like Western Conference did their thing with almost 80 plays on offense, and it looks like the Eastern Conference led the way in total yards, but it was pretty close all the way through as expected. Pretty even, as you can see, most of the stats all the way in the middle. As you can see, that break between the 2 lines on every single row. A great job overall. Expected a dog fight, and we got it. And we could go over the rest of the stats, make sure we got everybody. We'll start out with the East. Got the passing and the rushing already done. Doc Boone did get 1 for 4. Expected a little bit more, but Namie, he took over when he got the ball. Kevin Lee, 5 for 100. Kai Coco, 2 for 84. Namie, 2 for 22. Darren Eliason, 2 for 6. Looks like Vic Dotson, 2 for 13. Anzatavian, 1 for 12. And actually, yeah, 1 for 12 for Anzatavian, and Anthony Stank there with 1 for 2. Defensively, got Blazer, 10. John Smith with 7. Preston Dotson with 6. Jordan Vinny with 6. Didi Beasley with 5 tackles. Lee Flowers with 5. Caitlin Montaigne with 4. Guillermo de la Cruz with 3. Kai Coco with 2. Kai Coco getting a tackle. That's crazy. Shane Knox with 2. Jerry Philbin with 2. Kevin Lee with 1. And Austin Wheeler also with 1. Return-wise, Preston Dotson, 3 for 26 on the day. Can't be mad at it. And Kai Coco returned kick return, 7 for 143. Average of 20. Kicking-wise, Trey Pointer perfect on the day. Carlstown, looks like 6 punts, and it looks like he averaged around 51.7 on the kicking side of things. On the western side, you see right there, Money Mills, the winning quarterback, up to no good, 28 for 110, doing his thug thizzle. Both Jackson, not a great game, unfortunate there, 8 for -2 rushing yards. Receiving wise, Sean McGowan, 5 for 116, up to no good, 5 for 43. Vernon Mills, 3 for 9. Jerry Riggs, 2 for 16. Chris McKinley, 1 for 4. Frederick Kaiser, 1 for 6. And that's Reginald Frome again. Is that it for him? Yes, it is. 1 for 8 there for Reginald Frome. Tyler Rogalski led in tackles with 8. McAvoy with 7. Weezy Porter with 7. Dexter Jackson with 5. Ethan McWells with 4. Rocky Kong with 3. Sean McGowan getting 3 tackles. Doc Goodon with 3 tackles. Vernon Mills with 2. Mackie Jackson there with 2. Jackson Storm with 1. Andre Krim with 1. I think that was in the first quarter, and he did get a sack as well. Actually, no, that was a tackle loss. Yeah. Frederick Kaiser gets his tackle. John Fowler also gets a tackle, the defensive back. Felix gets a tackle. Interesting enough, Phenom Chisholm, he is not on the board, as is, who's that last one? And Felix. Okay, so Felix and wait, actually take that back. Where go? There you go. I was in the wrong section. My bad. Let me get that last person. There you go. Thomas Noble. There you go. So both of them from Huntington Beach didn't get on the stat sheet, but they made it, so can't be mad at that. Weezy Porter averaged 9 in regards to his punt returns, and it looks like McGowan averaged 25. Great job by those guys. And Felix was once again perfect on the game. 5 field goals attempted, 5 field goals made, including the game winner. You can't be mad at that. Definitely my MVP, along with up to no good. And we can go ahead and wrap this up, folks. Everything's all good to go. We're going to go ahead and get set up again. I'm going to work on some season 9 stuff a little bit later. And until then, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you loved it. Hope you loved the commentary. And we're going to be bringing some more pressure coming up in the season 9 setup here. Can't wait to get to it. Best of luck to all of the teams. Thanks for all of the Pro Bowlers that took part. And I will talk to you later. Stay safe.